Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I know you're probably wondering what's up with that name at the beginning, and let me explain. So I've had the vision for about 4 years to create a car. Okay, and I've been thinking of a product that can bridge a lot of different gaps. And I was just like, man, if I create something, it's gotta be able to bridge the gap. It's gotta offer extreme value, and it's gotta be like unlike anything ever before. So I thought, what if I created a hypercar that's hot swappable between left and right hand drive at any time. Anytime you want, you can have a right hand drive car or you can have a left hand drive car. And then as I started building on those thoughts, I thought, what if I make the car like, crazy twin turbo or something like that? Or what if I make it an EV? And then when I was just like, okay, what if I make an EV that's got crazy power, that's hot swappable between left and right hand drive? I'm like, that's it right there. So I came up with the name after pondering over many names over the 4 year period that I've been crafting this idea in my mind. I came up with the name Ambidex, and it comes from the name ambidextrous. And if you don't know if you don't know what the meaning of ambidextrous is, which I'm hoping you do, it means the ability to be able to use right and left hands equally. And I figured, why not be able to use the right hand side of the car and the left hand side of the car equally? That way it bridges the gap, because I figured, a lot of people here in the States, they want JDM cars, you know what I'm saying? And certain JDMs are kind of exotic, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, the crown jewel of exotics, the R34 GTR, that's a crown jewel. Everybody wants that, but not a lot of people can get that. You know what I'm saying? So I figured, why don't I just bridge all these gaps? Like, people like EVs. It's becoming more of a thing here in the States, or worldwide for that matter. I figured, hell, why not, bridge that gap, create an EV that's a hypercar with crazy power, that's left and right hand drive. And I'm like, that's my idea. So that's where the idea came from. And I've been thinking, like, man, I don't know shit about welding. I don't know shit about, carbon fiber. I've been studying a little bit. So I have minimal knowledge about how to create carbon fiber parts. I have minimal knowledge about how to lay fiberglass. I have minimal knowledge about how to weld. I've never done any of this stuff. But for the ideas that I have, for this car, I'm definitely gonna have to, just hop in and just fail fast, so I can hurry up and succeed with this idea that I've got to bring to the market. And I thought, even better, why not make it a kit car? Have different power packages, different power packages that you can install on the car. You can either make it ICE, internal combustion engine, or you can do your thing with the EV. So I've been thinking a lot about this idea over the past 4 years, and I finally have come up with some solutions, and found some parts, and that can make this thing happen. So I know you guys are probably wondering what this thing is behind me, and it is a 2016 BMW i8 carbon fiber monocoque, or body, whatever you want to call it. So I searched on Facebook Marketplace one day just randomly, and I came across this for $500, and I'll show it to you guys here in a second. I figured, hey, this is the perfect candidate, but as I explore deeper into my idea and deeper into how I want this thing to look, I'm kind of realizing that this may not be suitable for the, I guess, final stages of the build, okay? And this, I may just use this carbon fiber monocoque just for a proof of concept to prove my ideas. I've been talking with some product vendors, and the idea will work. I know it's going to work, which will be revealed how it's going to work later. Because I know you guys is thinking like, okay, what about brakes? What about throttle? What about this? What about that? What about the blinkers? All that stuff. How are you going to connect all that stuff? And I got a solution which will be revealed later in this hypercar build series. So, but with that being said, I think like a tube chassis or something is probably going to be the best bet. Like something out of chromoly or whatever, tubular steel, a tubular steel frame chassis. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what I'm going to have to go to, because I've been looking at dimensions of different cars that I want to model, like the track width and the wheelbase of different hypercars that have similar dimensions, and the BMW i8 probably ain't gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely be cool to have a carbon fiber monocoque, but like if I go the kit car route with this thing, $30,000 is not going to be cost effective, for one part of a car. You know what I'm saying? And who knows how plentiful those things are or how long they take to get. So I definitely think welding up a tube chassis or something like that is probably going to be more cost effective and a little bit more repeatable. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I mean, that's pretty much the idea. So definitely going to be trying to get to work on this idea as much as possible in my spare time that I can, but I felt like I just had to get in front of the camera and just talk about this, because I've been BSing for way too long, and I need to get this idea out to the world and get this thing built, or at least a proof of concept model built, because who knows where it can go from there. And I just want to inspire other people that have their own ideas, their own automotive ideas, to just make that first video, just get started, man. Like, there's gonna be failures, there's gonna be hang-ups, there's gonna be, we're gonna fuck shit up, you know what I mean? But I'm taking the first step, so maybe you can take the first step on your idea too, and get started with this thing, or get started with your thing, whatever that may be. So if you want to stay tuned for the build series, you know what I'm saying, and if this kind of thing interests you in any way, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and drop a like and just stay tuned for the next video, you know what I'm saying. And I will see you guys later. Peace.